Alright, so after that round of hunting lizards, we're back to hunt some more, but we were able to get a chest piece of the herptile. Not herptile, I say this. Getting herptile so we can get the primal. So we got one of the chest pieces for the chest piece. Primal. Whoa. This might be a problem. He jumps down here. Oh, they can climb down or not. So how this other one have to fight. Alright. Oh yeah, here he comes. Oh, I missed. Oh, good thing I made these. Why was he not drinking and dodging? Oh, I was slamming dodge after drinking. He just couldn't finish drinking. So much for the health potions I just made. But at least I got my gear and sword on me still. Oh, I don't know where that other one came from. He messed everything up. Well, there's another death. So, what is that? 8 maybe now? I don't know. Oh, that sucks. Go overconfident there. Took a different path down, I think, is what happened. But should have just ran. Yeah, we got the apothecary table down because we got the bark that was down here, so we were able to turn petals, nectar, and seed oil into health potions. So it's pretty easy to make. There's poppies all around where this guy is at, so we're having a camp set up. Poppies everywhere. Just go farm the poppies. Spend a little bit of time doing that, and then suddenly you have. I don't supply crap. Avoid him. I don't have healing stuff right now. And then, yeah, you'll have 10 health potions pretty easy. Okay, that's where I died. He's making his way around to come get me. Whoa. Take off. And heal up. See, here he comes. Oh good, he's hurt from the last time we fought him. Alright, cool. So that wasn't too bad. Our food is right below where we need it to be, so we need another piece. Oh! Again, where did you come from? I never saw you aggro or anything, but you're back. See, he hit you one time. Oh, phew. Back to healing again. This is not going well. I got the better piece of armor, so I should be taking slightly less damage, but it's not going well. Okay, we have a bunch of flint back. Hey, so I might grab some more, though. We only have 2.5 stacks. So I can definitely make some flint arrows. Yeah. Oh. Where's the dragonfly? It's usually down here. Did you already fight this guy and die? Usually the parts are right here. Oh, guess here. Guess not. Maybe the dragonfly hasn't come back yet. Water bug, you heal again? Alright, let's see. Some wood. We need to, of course, we need bones as well to make the armor, but by the time we get enough hide, herptile, we're gonna have more than enough bones. Don't worry about that. Oh, here's where the dragonfly died, so he did kill it. Cool. So our wings. Probably don't need those anymore, but I can collect them anyway. There's our other dragonfly buddy we can kill. Yeah. Missed. There we go. And of course, I probably need to farm the same amount of herptile hide again to make herptile leather for the bee armor. But, you know, the whole point is surviving in the winter with good armor as you keep exploring and fighting. The bee armor will let you do that, and I really don't want to have to make enough food to cover the, to get the code check, or whatever it is. Code check, sorry. So when the, yeah. So anyway, when the code, get the code resistance so that when the game checks to see how much code is affecting us, we're alright. And there's food for it, but it only lasts for a small amount of time, and then... Hey, he gave us 2 hide. Nice. Alright, can't talk and fight at the same time. So, anyway, you could wear the bee armor all winter and just use the... I could just get the... I guess go for the chest. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten this chest piece. I should have gone for the bee chest piece. And use the rest of the armor to make up for the coat. I don't know if that would work, though. But I'm getting off topic again. So... But basically, yeah, you could use the bee armor all winter if you have the food item that gives you the cold resist. But at the same time, that only lasts 360 seconds. So every 360 seconds, you have to pop another one. So you have to carry a bunch of that with you and constantly making it. It's not horrible. You have to kill a lot of beetles to get it. Farming the garlic's not hard. You can find garlic in a lot of places. Is it dark again already? It just became daylight. It ran right out here. How long is it night in this game? Well, if the only thing that happens at night is a few things go away and the dawn ants come out, I'm already well equipped for fighting dawn ants now that I have the flint weapon, so I just be better off switching the night and day cycle to where it's never night. I wonder how that would work though. Like, does time keep going and we still get winter and seasons, or maybe I should like have night for maybe a small fraction or something. Since sleep doesn't seem to matter. The only thing that seems to have but I don't know. There are other regions that I haven't really thoroughly been in that may give me different enemies at night. I don't want to miss, or different plants. Oh, no. Pull the sword, pull the sword. You're gonna get killed, pull out the sword. Where are you going? Climbing the rocks here. Ow. Alright. Yeah, so I'll probably spend the next few game days just killing these lizards, getting the rest of this Prima armor up. You guys probably don't want to see me killing lizards over and over and over again. You've pretty much seen what this is going to be like. Don't want to bore you, so we need to get enough for the primal set and the bee set, because I just want both sets. So we're going to go that route, and then once I have enough reptile hide to do that, to get both of sets of armor, then we'll be back. And of course, if I decide to do anything or get bored of farming up lizards and decide to do anything crazy between them, like go after spiders or something, we'll of course be back for that as well. But I don't want to bore you guys with the farming of the lizards again when I'm farming stuff like this. If you guys want me to keep rolling and just talk to y'all about stuff, we can do that too. Just let me know kind of things you want me to talk about. We discuss level design or things like that. Part of game development if you're interested in anything. We talk about mechanic creation, stuff like that. I specialize in Unreal Engine, so it does it probably carries over somewhat, but there may be terms and stuff that are only used in Unreal Engine that may not carry over, so just keep that in mind. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep killing these guys, and yeah, we'll be oh, earlier I was talking about with farming, like cutting down the plants, hitting the rocks. Like the sound effect is a little off on the timing, just a little bit, just barely. The animations are good, though, right? And the break animations is fine, and this, he drops the stuff, you grab it. Oh, but it's not impactful. I don't know. It just seems like it doesn't seem like your character's actually mining. There doesn't seem to be any impact when he hits. See, this is the same as when he hits. There should be another animation added in there for when he hits the rock. Or when he misses, it does the one animation. When he hits the rock, it switches to another animation that gives you it actually makes it look like he jarred, right? He hit the rock. He got the pressure up to his elbows and stuff. Just a little bit of a spring back, maybe. I think that would make it a little more realistic. Kind of like when you're chopping the trees and stuff with the axe. It just... Oh, no, this is the water. No, not quite. It looks exactly the same as this. There's just this slightly different sound. Let's see if we can find something to show you. The bugs guarding that, which I guess I could hide the bug and show you the other thing I'm talking about. Like I said, polishing, right? They have a lot of stuff that's really good in this game. They just need to polish. So, here we go. So there is an impact sound, which is nice. But the swing doesn't change. So we just follow through all. It's like we're slicing through it, completely through it the entire time. So I think some polishing they need to do is when the axe hits it, have an animation that bounces it back a little bit, and you swing, or at least stop the swing through. I mean, you might not notice the bounce back unless you're really paying attention. So it might not be necessary. And I mean, it's still fun, right? There's plenty of gathering games where gathering is a little off. And this isn't nearly as off as some other games I've played. But it's just one of those things that was polished just a little bit more, it'd be really nice and help it kind of stand out. But it's one of those things where maybe it's not where their focus needs to be until they finish the game. But it's definitely something that would be a nice part of polishing the game, so that it just makes it that much more, much better and more AAA-like, right? And then, of course, I just fought the lizard and then discussed the combat against the lizard. So we're going to find another one real quick. I think so. I think that's the last one. The beach of the 6 hide. Another one gave me 2, so I must have gotten 2 before. Alright, maybe we can come around this corner. See, there's another one over there, but I can't get over there with a grapple, I don't think. Avoid the green beetle. No point. I don't see any more geckos that way. Oh, did he already aggro me? Oh, that was fast. This one didn't. No, he didn't. Okay, he's just warning me out of his territory. Well, the gecko's a good example, but we'll pick a fight with the roach. Almost everything we fight in this game is a pretty good example of what needs to be polished. So, where did the roach go? That's a little cove of bark here. We need. Oh no, can't run through the. Can't just swim around the corner there. We need some easy bark to get to. There's a lot of bark where the spiders are, so that's much later. Okay, so we're gonna find the roach here, and if you notice, I mean, we got the combat down, right? He hit me, I took damage. Watch. Kind of I react to it. Unless I'm attacking, I'm swinging my sword. Then there's no reaction from him or me. Oh, I guess there's a little bit of reaction from him. So they got it in there where if you get hit, you flinch. If you hit them, they flinch a little bit. And it shows the animation. Unless they're in the middle of their combat animation, you're in the middle of your combat animation, which is almost the entire time of combat. It just, again, this weapon doesn't sound like it's actually colliding. You're not getting, your weapon isn't changing when it hits. You're not getting a whole lot of impact there. And, you know, I probably already talked to you about this in an earlier video and just forgot. So, if that's the case, maybe I'll cut all this. If not, if I did talk about this in an earlier video and didn't catch it in editing, I do apologize. I mean, it's almost there, right? We're right there. We're right there, almost good. Of course, the dodging mechanic and stuff needs to be worked on a little more. Maybe give us a lock on or something to help us with that. But yeah, it just, I don't know, there's just something missing in combat. I'm trying to pinpoint exactly what it is. It's when you're hitting, it doesn't seem like you're hitting them sometimes. Sometimes you just can't tell you hit them. It looks like they're fighting and you're fighting, but you're not actually fighting each other. You're just fighting the air, and damage is happening. And that, that needs a little bit of polishing, a little bit of fix. The combat is right there and almost perfect. For early access game, it's pretty far along in its development. Alright, so you just needs a little bit more work in that. So they just need to, I guess, get the game to where you can actually complete it first, and then come back through and polish it. So yeah, but that's from my understanding, is the game's not actually 100% complete yet, and you can't actually beat the game. So they're working on getting the new area in and making it where you can beat the game. Once they've got 100% of the base game done, of course they can always add more creatures, items, things like that, and territories into it, and add more quests and stuff for you to do later as well. So just because the game reaches 100% story completion doesn't mean that the game is done expanding from that point. It just depends on what the developer's making, or whether or not they'll keep expanding. But yeah, they can definitely expand further than the main storyline. But they need to get a final product, right? A minimally viable product put out. And then once they have the minimally viable product done and we're testing it through early access, then they can turn around and turn it, and then they can add even more to it. But once they have their minimal viable product done, they need to polish. They need to make the game like really good. Why does our game stand out against others? So we have games where we're small. There's at least 2 other bug survival games out there, right? No one's Grounded. I forget what the other one's called. The other one seems kind of more, less serious, I guess you can call it, and more like a fun little survival game. The bugs in it doesn't seem super, but I don't know a lot about it, so I didn't really talk about it. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So it has 2 other games it needs to, that are doing the same concept with the bug and all that. So they need something even more to stand out above it, right? Grounded has its issues with combat. It has its issues, every game has its issues here and there. What makes it, as long as it's fun to play, though, that's what matters. So this game is a lot of fun to play. You get this cool little cave down here. You can go in. It's got a bunch of rocks and stuff in it. I think there's a bunch of water bugs in here, though. Let's see. So we go in the cave. Yeah. A bunch of water bugs, some poison shrooms, and rocks in there. On some deep water. That will kill you if you fall. So we're not going in there. I'll dodge a bug and fall in the water. So, yeah.